Okay, guys, we are back at it, and we are about to talk about a long list of stocks. These stocks are all related to ACHR stock and the flying EVTOLs. They're all in different industries, whether they are suppliers, whether they are partners, whether they are competitors, whatever the case may be. We're about to dive deep into all of these, show how all of these are related. I know you are familiar with a few of these stocks that are on this list. This is going to be good for those of you who are already holding in all of these stocks, and for those of you who are looking for the next stocks to get into that are related to that are going to have that explosion along with the flying EVTOLs. And it's going to be perfect for newer traders and newer investors and newer members along in the Banking with Billy Discord who follow along with our stock alerts. Alerts like ACHR that we threw out at the bottom of $3 back at 10/4/2024 at 9:10 a.m. Making sure that you could catch the safe, easy, early C before anybody in the whole world would even know about ACHR. Because again, I tell you, it's about catching these things down at the bottom. If you get it in the safe, easy, early C, then you can trade with no fear, no pressure, no anxiety. Looking at exact dates, and not only just on ACHR, on many, many, many other stocks and many, many other cryptos all across the board. And these different stocks that we're going to talk about here, they are all in different positioning. So keep in mind and choose what your favorite are, and let me know in the comments below which ones are your favorite, and we'll dive deeper. We're going to do a deep dive into these and uncover all of that, but it's a long list. It's like 13 on this list, so we can't get to them all. And towards the end of this video, we'll be showing you 7 EVTOLs that'll be hitting the skies in 2025. And some of those aren't even listed up here. Some of those don't even have ticker symbols today under the radar that you might want to know about. But let's get into it now. With ACHR, coming in for a massive bull run. Oh, and also currently right now for the holidays, we're doing a special 80% off a lifetime upgrade for a one-time payment. If you don't want to have to worry about paying a monthly membership fee or anything like that, you can go ahead and get your 80% off lifetime upgrade. This holiday special ends tomorrow night. Be ready there before the markets open on Monday. Okay, so let's get into it with ACHR from $3 up to $12. What a bull run on ACHR. And of course, we're going to be making sure that we are thorough on these. So I'll make sure to take my time. And as we uncover everything. And here on ACHR from the very beginning of that $3, this would explode all the way up to the highs of almost $12, up about 300% on ACHR, still sitting good with extra larges just now even finding out, becoming wise to ACHR, so they're rushing in here. You got larges coming in, and it's more loading around all of these things that are around the sector, as I did ask ChatGPT to give me a list of all things that are related to ACHR, whether they are suppliers, partners, competitors, or anything that can be possibly relevant. And we got it all here. These are all the ones that I got listed. You're gonna like some of these. We're already in some of these, literally. But and then towards the end, like I said, we'll talk about some other stuff you might want to know. Now here on ACHR, it's only coming in with more bullishness. Look at your cost distribution. This isn't going back down. This isn't going back down at all. It's at these highs. It's setting a new standard for itself and setting a new standard for the overall EVTOL sectors and whatnot. So our ACHR stock, if we consider the stride that ACHR stock has made over the last like month or so, from $3 up here, and it's about to be dragging all other things that are related to it along with that trend and continue to empower JOBY to hold up here as well is very good. Here on ACHR, you already know what it is, so we ain't gonna get too deep into ACHR as well. I mean, we're really gonna be focused on the other ones. But ACHR right now has a strong balance sheet with an average volume of 31.80 million and a current volume of 36.38 million. This stock right here is going to start to compete with Tesla. This $11 range is a key level. If you don't know what I mean by that, I'll take a quick second to show you why I say that $11 range is a key level. Just a quick second, and I'll be showing you more of that on Tesla. As you can see, when Tesla will finally get to that $11 range, that's where it will really start to take off and never went back down again. Literally, that $11 range. You remember Tesla back when around those times, 2019, Tesla's gonna be these, they're gonna be everywhere. The new type of transportations, this and that. That $11 range, that literally ACHR is at right now. I don't say this stuff for nothing, man. We're about to watch a break. I have the biggest people sitting good right now. But nonetheless, though, continuing on. So, first on our list to be diving into is Solana. Okay, and the first ones up here are Molicel. This is they supply battery cells for RGBTOL, but this is privately held. Beta Technologies, also privately held, collaborates on a shared charging system for eVTOL aircraft, and Anduril, which is privately held, partnering with Archer for defense. Okay, and then you have Stellantis, okay, manufacturing partner for Archer's Midnight eVTOL aircraft. Now, Stellantis. Stellantis is down here to a big discount. As you can see, we are looking at our weekly chart here. And we can see it went from $27, the highest it's ever been, back all the way to the lows of, and that was just this year. Keep in mind, back to the lows of $12. This $12 right here is a key level where it found support at last time, where we find that support and then bounce to that 27. They probably had some good news back there. No time to see all that now. Okay, on the big discount and oversold, starting to recover with good sentiments around things in this industry and that's related to. They are starting to come in for the next round of the bullish divergence. With an average volume of 9 million, they got a current volume of 5.27 million and a free flow on 2.25 billion. That is an extremely large free flow. This is a very big stock, and they're gonna need a lot more pressure than just 9 million to really get the filling this thing up. Okay, now we'll go look closer on STLA. For those of you who don't know what this is a Fiat Chrysler Automobiles, is a holding company based in the Netherlands and operates as an automaker and mobility provider. Stellantis. Here on Stellantis, the manufacturing partner for Archer eVTOL aircraft. We can go look at STLA over on Moomoo. We want to see what that current pressure is looking like. And wow, they got a lot of gaps to fill up here. Look at these. Wow, this thing is gonna start making some moves. It's gonna be filling up those gaps. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting to see all of those like that. Yeah, it's gonna explode. I bet they got options too. They got options. Oh yeah, this thing is gonna get ready to take off. This is about to explode. But they got the extra larges going out, the larges going out, the mediums going out. They got the smalls that are going out. Okay, understand everything that's going on, and we can go look a little bit closer in depth on your overall 4 hour chart, where you can see that from the lows of $12.54, they do buy STLA up to the highs of what is $13 right now, with a bullish wave of cost distribution starting to come in. Okay, it's a big battle with all those bearish waves, but if they can get past that up to that 14.84 resistance, well, those are like safe ranges there, and it'll have a lot of bullish cost distribution there that'll overtake all those small bearish waves from that point back up to the highs of 20 somethings. And like I say, if we go back to a daily chart or a weekly chart, big gaps to fill on this. Massive little trigger ready to come into STLA. You got to check your short interest, of course. You already know biggest short interest. Looking good in there. You got to check your balance sheet for you longer term investors. Good on the balance sheets, okay? You want to make sure that you go ahead and check out and see if there's any bankability updates, news alerts, anything like that. You know, STLA, Green Ranger is talking about STLA along in his sections, letting us know that this thing is on a big discount. STLA was looking for a $9 entry. Let's go back and look at STLA. You know, this stock right here, to be on such a downtrend for so long, it can it could come in for like a super squeeze at any moment. At any moment, like imagine all the shorts in there has been waiting for almost a whole year now, and they like, okay, it's gonna make bullish divergence. Maybe we get ready to lock in gains now. You know, like it can come in just for like a super move. So those are always things to consider when you're talking about a stock that's big and short interest. Okay, but STLA. Let's continue on. Next, you got HO. And like I said, we don't have time to go through all their websites and everything and whatnot. We're just going to do a quick, brief run through on all of these because this is already going to be long enough. But HON. HON stock up here at 2029 right now, coming in for a bit more bearishness as of lately at these highs, but no worries here in HON with an average volume of 4.32 million. They got a free float of 649 million. A decent balance sheet on there. Big and short interest on HON. HON. Honeywell. Massive. This thing got a lot of, well, I mean, no worries in Honeywell, of course, you know, but super extra large is coming in. Large is medium, small. So, of course, they got the bullish wave of contribution. This is probably always going to be bullish for the stock at these highs since only big wells and whatnot. We going to like to go for stocks at these highs. And, you got options in here some expensive options. I wouldn't even be, this stock is, of course, out of my range. This stock out of my range. But Honeywell supplies flight controls and avionics systems for these different companies, ACHR. That brings us down to JOBY. JOBY is literally like kind of like right now its current strongest competitor, it seems, a leading EVTOL company competing in the urban air sector. And there's a few other ones that we're going to get to here in just one second. But here on JOBY, they do as well hold up very strong, beautifully, of course, up at the highs of $9. No worries in there in JOBY, even though that ACHR has passed them back up, getting more and more bullish as more people are coming along. And it's like I've been telling you in recent videos, as long as people are putting out news, as long as everybody starts to build awareness, it's all about building awareness on anything. Anything. Numbers matter. Numbers is what brings the numbers. So we see numbers going up on ACHR, people are getting excited and it's going to bring up more numbers. We see more people, we were talking about HHR, more news going out. So all these numbers every which way, well, it's going to start to bring more numbers in. Numbers bring numbers. And now that, when we got the whole world rallying and everything, and the numbers are so high since the whole world is rallying on everything, Google search engine and trends and whatnot, well, those numbers are going to start to turn into more numbers as more people are rallying. And we're going to watch ACHR stock continue to go up to the highs of that $20 and well beyond that. Like again, this is a trigger point right here. If you didn't skip over the first part, like I was just showing you over on TSLA, but JOBY, okay, they're gonna follow along with that same trend as well. It will be a point in time where between all of these EVTOLs and whatnot. One of them is going to be like the big one that really gets done, makes the big game changer. It starts to take flight way past. I'm not talking about the stock. I'm talking about the actual company with they different flying things, and then one of them is probably going to have a lot more out here than other ones. So like right now we're watching the early stages, but all of that can be changing in the next, a couple months and whatnot. So just, be ready for anything, be adaptable. Okay. You got to be able to and be ready to adapt to the market and whatnot. But JOBY, big bull run coming in. You already know what this one is. Okay. But EVTL, we don't too often see the EVTOL, the vertical aerospace, from $3.55 up to about 15, $16, pretty much $16 exactly. They got an average volume of 138,000 and a current volume of 107 million. They currently have a free float of 351,000 on EVTL. For those of you who are wondering what EVTL is, this focuses on EVTOL designs for passenger transportation. This is a United Kingdom's based global aerospace and manufacturing company, which is engaged in the electric aviation. The company is focused on designing, manufacturing, and selling zero operating emission EVTOL aircraft for use in the advanced air mobility market. That is AMAAM for short. It is developing and is progressing towards the certification of its flagship EVTOL, the VX4, which has undergone the first stages of its flight test campaign. Would you like to see this one? I'll open up their website so you can take a quick peek. I got you. Let's go ahead and see it and check it out real quick. We're talking about the VX4, the VX4. Okay, this is another one of those. It's a lot of them, man. It's a lot of them, So that's why I'm making these videos. That's why I'm making this video now, because now is a weekend. You got time to be able to freshen up on your memories and all the stuff like that Um, because there's much more to be looking into. It's a lot more that's going on that people don't think about and pay attention to, because we be focused on one thing. We focus on the one thing that they want us to see, so we don't see all the other stuff that really needs to be seen, and you really need to be able to see it all. And if you can get a better idea of how they will all be moving together, then it's a lot easier to move along. EVTL, another one. And this one at $15. $15 right now, I ain't catch EVTL, but let's go see EVTL and just let's go see HON. I never typed HON into the Discord before. Uh, yeah, I mean it's alerts going out, but like I said, that's out of my range. Of course, what was that EVTL? Of course, we got the EVTLs going out early. Let's go look at this EVTL. Ah, okay. EVTOL at its biggest dip was on 11:06. Coach Tidwell was throwing out EVTL along in his section, saying to get in at that $4.69 or lower, going for that 7 to 15% stop loss. Of course, matching up dates and all of that stuff like that. You can always go no matter what. Make sure you go in to see those dates, know what's going on. For those lows of $4, this thing that went up to $15. That's a very good alert right there. Alert right there, Coach Tidwell. And oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We might as well bring up Fintel. Let's bring up Fintel. I can show you guys some Fintel stuff and whatnot while we here. We'll be brief with that stuff. What was that? We just looking at EVTL because you can always go to Fintel and type in like whatever stock you're looking for, and then you want to see like they short interest and like that be up to date. So like you can see what's going on within the hours, and if that short interest is short shares available is getting low, getting ready to make a move. It might come for a squeeze if that volume is right, and there ain't no more shorts. If it's zero shares available to short, But we'll talk more about that stuff in another one, not to overwhelm you with too much here. Another one of their competitors looking good over there on the VTL. I like how their website is letting you pick a route, and then you can see what the big difference is there. That's crazy. Yeah, they snapped with that one. Yeah, that's cool though. All right, but yeah, let's continue on. Next, you got EH. Ooh, the EH. So this one right here, EHang. Okay, EHang. This one is another one of their competitors, specializing in autonomous aerial vehicles, of course, and specifically, EHang is an investment holding company primarily engaged in provision of unmanned aerial vehicles, UAV systems, and solutions. The company operates three businesses. Okay, so the air mobility solution business is engaged in providing customers with electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft products, solutions, and operational services for air transportations or passengers, cargoes, emergencies, and others. The smart city management solutions business is engaged in providing integrated digital platform with customized UAV models as turnkey solutions with monitoring and management across many ordinary municipal functions and public utilities, such as traffic management, power line inspections, environmental monitoring, firefighting, emergency rescue, aerial mapping, and others. And the aerial media solution business is engaged in providing aerial media performances, also known as drone light shows. The company conducts its business in the domestic and overseas markets. I gotta see their website. I read too much of that to not go see their website. Oh, this the one that got the fan blades under it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This one with the fan blades under it. That looks super dangerous, don't it? Got the fan blades under their helicopter. Yeah, that's cool though. That's cool. We ain't got time to do a deep dive. If you want me to do a deeper dive on any single one of these, let me know. We can come in and we can dive deep. We can dive deep. And if you want one of those today, then let me know and I get on that today. But let's continue on. So this here right now, currently big in the short interest. Big and short interest. We're gonna look at EH stock over on Young Mumu investing platform, where they are more up to date with a analysis order flow. So you got the extra larges going out, the largest going out, you got mediums going out, you got smalls that are coming in there right now, and you do have a bullish wave of the cost distribution that is coming in, doing big battle in there right now. They pretty much tied up right now. The Bulls and the Bears. It's like all just like one big battlefield, man. Bulls versus Bears on the charts. And you got to get to that resistance, the safe zones of 17.16. If they can get to that safe zone, then the rest of that battle in that field will be nothing, and they be skyrocketing towards 22 cents. And like they just need just a little bit more bullishness. They're gonna need another catalyst, man. And if it come down to people starting to decide they like another one of the EVTOLs over this EVTOL, well, man, that'll change everything real quick. But next, oh yeah, let's go see EH in the Discord. I don't get too often to type this one in, so I'm excited what I see. Okay. Uh, a lot of chat GPTs up in there taking up the EH. Let's go back some more. Okay, there's some EHs in here. EH alerts. Try to go back forward the page. I'm looking for something more accurate. Yeah, and that's the thing too. When you type in some stuff, like you might just get an EH that will probably everything pop up. And if you wonder what you're looking at here, right now we are in the Banking with Billy Discord. We have our Banking with Billy chat rooms. Everybody in here doing all their Banking with Billy chats and stuff like that, and the free chats, of course, the other trading chats. And what you'll be always be able to see when I'm putting out my alerts, telling you when to buy and telling you when to sell. These things go up hundreds of percents. You don't have to hold it up hundreds of percents. I recommend that you have a 7 to 15% stop loss always if you are new to trading. Okay? So you can be fine, you can be straight, you can always lock those gains and never have to worry about anything. You can get into a safe, easy early seat when I'm putting out the next set of upcoming swings, and then you lock those gains in when it's time to move around to the next thing. And if you never know what's going on, you can always just sit back and wait for me to throw out whatever I'm throwing out. And I will be telling you when to buy. I will be telling you when to sell. Very simple. Okay. But continuing on now. Um, Not only my alerts, but you also do see alerts from the other coaches in there. Like I just showing you some alerts like EVTL and the rest of them. There's like 20 coaches in here. There's like 20 coaches, a couple different YouTubers. They all in here doing the same thing, man, putting out their alerts. You know how it go, man. And you can always join me in my 24/7 live trading class. But we in here doing our 24/7 live trading stuff. Yeah, okay, so continuing on. We're not even halfway through the list just yet, so we're gonna speed this up some. So we got LILM. This here is an OTC. When it comes down to these OTCs, you need to be using a different type of platform to be able to get them, and they as well develop electric jet aircrafts for regional air mobility. LILMF will go from the lows of what was about 4 cents up to the highs of what is about 27 cents. They did peak at about 35 cents. This does close into the after hours because they are an OTC. OTCs be risky. OTCs are like super penny stocks. Some people just don't like that. I don't like to mess around like that, but some people on different platforms. And I think you got to use like certain apps. You got to like Charles Schwab or Fidelity or something like that to be able to trade OTC. But with an average value of 15.62 million, they got a value of 10.55 million right now on, let's see if we can see LILMF over here. And we can. You got the extra largest, you got the largest, you got the mediums, and you got the smalls that are shying away from their bit in the last trading day, but they still got a very bullish wave of cost distribution coming in down there. Like, that's strong. That is very strong, and not much holding it back at all. Man, if only this was up on the Nasdaq and the regular markets and whatnot, right? Because I don't think you can buy OTCs over on Webull I'll be on. But if you are an LIM, then let me know in the comments below. And if you want me to dive deeper, I'll update that in the next video. Let's go see LIM in here. LIM. Yeah, not much. Not much about it. Oh, Coach Kanye was throwing out a long list of stuff though. Like when you get into OTC stocks, they be a lot riskier because of, like I say, super penny stocks. So they be like volatile. They'll be getting choppy and whatnot. And they be like super controlled and manipulated. I don't know about pink sheets and stuff like that, but if you know about those, then those things come into play. You gotta know about what a pink sheet is or something like that. And it's a lot with OTCs, but nonetheless, though, it's all still the same. You getting it oversold, bullish divergence either way. Next up, you got EVEX. Ooh, what's this one? I don't think I've ever seen this one before. So this is an aerospace company with operations in Melbourne, Florida, and Brazil, and it is a developer of urban air mobility (UAM) solutions. It is engaged in developing UAM solutions that includes the design and production of electric vertical takeoffs and landing vehicles, and a portfolio of maintenance and support services focused on the companies and third-party EVTOLs and new urban air traffic management systems designed to allow EVTOLs to operate in dense urban airspace alongside conventional aircraft and drones. It offers a full suite of EVTOL services and support capabilities, including material services, maintenance, technical support, training, ground handling, and data services. It markets its EVTOLs to operators of UAM services, including fixed wing and helicopter operators, as well as lessors that purchase and manage aircraft on behalf of operators. It is also engaged with operators of ride-sharing platforms to secure committed hours of operation for its eVTOL. And we can go ahead and check out their website here as well. And this is what the arrows look like. Look at that one. Wow. So many different ones. Is this it right here? Can we see deeper on it? I want to see more. Wow, look at that one. That's crazy. And like I said, we ain't got time to do a deep dive exactly on all the specs and whatnot, but it's definitely cool to still see what all the different ones are looking like and whatnot, right? Look, this one here goes from $2.33 up to about $5.50, and it's facing big resistance up here on EVEX right now with an average volume of 361,000 and a current volume of 284,000. They got a free flow of 41 million, but a lot of people don't even notice this one. They're not even noticing this one. Look at your monthly chart. It's gonna make bullish divergence next month. Oh yeah, look at this. Hold on. Well, even look, you notice this 10, $11 range, same as all the other ones. You know where this thing finna be going? To that 10, $11 range, same as the other ones. Let's go see EVX in the Discord. EVX. Coach Tidwell, of course, in his section. I wish I would have found out first. Coach Tidwell throwing out EVTX at $2.98 or lower with a 7 to 15% stop loss. EVTX went from that $2.98 or lower all the way up to the highs of what is about $6 now, and never went back to hit that stop loss. Never went back any lower. Only climbed up higher. Only is about to climb up higher, and that is another easy hot alert that you can get inside the Bank of Willie Discord. Next, you got QS. Ooh, here on QS, man, another big bull run that will come in on QS stock from $4.63 up to $6.76 on QuantumScape Corporation. This one here, okay, so QuantumScape, we in another field. Now we're past the competitors. Now we're in the battery and component suppliers. So QuantumScape develops the solid state batteries that could revolutionize eVTOL aircraft energy systems. QS currently right now having massive, extremely huge, ridiculous short interest up in there right now. That's crazy. And then you go see their balance sheet. They have a very strong balance sheet as well. Want to know more about QS that is developing the solid state lithium metal battery technology for electric vehicles, EVs, and other applications. No need to dive deeper in that because it's gonna be a whole lot of stuff we don't understand about they anodes and about their manufacturing density projections and whatnot. But we can still go open up their website, and while we opening up their website, we can go still see QS along in the Banker with Bleed Discord for the early alerts that will be going out. And you're not gonna be able to catch them all. I'm gonna tell you right now, so you see all these on your list, you can add them all to your watch list and whatnot, but you probably don't want to be trying to catch every single one of those things. You know what I mean? Like you will. There is such thing as doing too much, and you don't want to overwhelm yourself. You don't want to be like these big whales and whatnot. These insiders that sell out of 3 million shares of a stock once that thing is just now about to start the beginning. And I tell you guys this all the time. Even those insiders and big whales and whatnot, they don't even know how to trade. They decide they want to sell out of the next stock to explode at the very beginning. They said they sell it all. It's crazy, right? But you see these things on time. You can't catch everything. So I recommend you only catch like two or three of them for swing trades. And like amidst those swing trades, you probably decide that like like one of those is a bit safer than the other one. So you want to hold in for a longer term. And then eventually down the line, if it goes up high enough where it just never hits your stop loss again, then maybe you feel comfortable and safe enough there to continue to push that on. Always with moving your stop loss if necessary and whatnot. And then you take your gains from those wins and then you move those to the next plays. That's ready for the next week because if you were inside the Banker with Billy Discord, you know what's about to explode next. You inside the Discord because of every single week I put out what the next list of upcoming swing trades are. You know what's about to explode next every single week, quite literally. And now you guys just make a decision. Do you want to still hold this, or you ready to get the next thing now? But next we got SLDP, the solid state battery. They go from $1 up to $3.41. Sitting good on SLDP. SLDP, another hot stock going out along. I've been making a lot of videos on SLDP back when because of the eVTOLs and all stuff like that. being so very extremely closely related. As I would let you know, like these batteries, these EVTOL batteries are things of the future. These EVTOL and electric vehicle batteries are going to be we're going to be on an uptrend along with the EVTOL sectors, and that these were few hidden gems that you did not want to miss out on for the safe, easy, early seat. Back at the beginning, letting you know alerts, SODP, long swing, hold, okay? And we see from there, SODP will still go up to the highs of 3,041 cents. Never stop getting bullish. I'll say this stuff now. I can show you exact dates. That was even back on 1210, back even on 1210, on 1210 when this thing was down to lows of $1 still for the easy bull run with an average value of 2.92 million. They got a current value of 48 million. They only about to be going higher. You know, we don't even need to look too deep on SLDP because we know that this is going to be one of the easiest bull runs out of all of them, just like QS is. They're going to continue to bull runs. These flying EVTOLs are all the future, and they're going to be needing all these batteries to go inside their electric vehicles, and they finna have to use all of it to power their electric cities and factories. Next up, we got MVST. In the same industry as well, doing the same thing. It's talking about the electric batteries and whatnot. And this is an advanced battery tech company. And it designs, develops, and manufactures battery components and systems for electric commercial vehicle and utility scale energy storage systems. That's ESS for short. We can also take a quick peek at them, and we'll also go see MVST over on your Moomoo investing platform. So we can see what the pressure is looking like. You want to keep an eye on your analysis order flow, really, and you want to see if you got extra larges going in or extra larges coming out. Here on MVST, they do right now have larges coming in, but they got extra larges, mediums, and smalls that are going out more in the last trading day. You know, people want to lock in some gains up there, but it's still down there on your long-term investment time frame. Okay, for the long-term investors who feel safe for a longer-term move, seeing that it's going to be breaking past that big resistance that it's facing right now with the most bullish cost distribution on her. Wow, super bullish on her. Very, very, very good. And you start to see these things get active in daily short sell volume across the days. So watch out for short sell attacks and have your stop loss. You know how that go with a good balance sheet on there. Let's see SODP with a decent balance sheet up in there. Let's look at QS. Wow, those battery stocks, they all got some of the best balance sheet that you would ever see, right? It's crazy. Let's go see. Oh yeah, no, also, well, all of this, make sure to remember to take full advantage of the 80% off lifetime upgrade. This is a holiday deal. This deal ends tomorrow. Okay, we got MVST. I done made videos and alerts for everything. Look at this. It's easy, making video. These are going to be the top trending things. Stocks everybody buying. It's a whole over a month ago. Back before things even get started. Because I keep things updated. That's why, like I say, it's all about being into the safe, easy, early seat. You can see them in the safe, easy, early seat. See them at the beginning. You see them a month or so ago. We talking about these are going to be the next things to come up, and don't miss out on these up there. Next thing you know, from those. In fact, I'll show you dates. This is back on 11/13. I'll show you dates. Look at this. This is back when this was at 15 cents. This went up to $3. They said like if you actually just keep up with everything that's going on, because I'm making it 52-week lows, the most actives, and I'm updating the top gainers. You really can't miss out on anything, and then you're gonna be up in the Discord like everybody else, one of those people who actually are catching those things on time, and it's all about being at the bottom so you can catch it before it becomes a top gainer for the month. Top gainers for the month. And I'm gonna make another update on some of these stocks as well. And you want to want a deeper dive or update on one of these particular stocks, then put it down in the comments below and get this video a like. Okay, you got BA. Ooh, BA stock from 137 up to 182, $137 up to $182, sitting here at $180 right now, sitting good. This is Boeing, okay? So like, they not finna, there's no chance that this thing is going to be selling off, especially with all the big aircrafts and everything flying and everything now. This thing, man, been out here for, the most familiar to all of us over everything, engaged in advanced air mobility, research, and development. Like I say, some of these stocks may be out of some individuals' range. I mean, I'm not buying Boeing up at $200. So ain't nothing wrong with it. It just be out of some people's range or whatnot. You just got to do what you got to do. But on a balance sheet though, they got a wrecked balance sheet here right now. So and that's crazy to see a Boeing balance sheet like this now, and everything else balance sheets looking like that now. All the new coming stuff, so you can see where things kind of be shifting to. You know, they must have all kinds of bad news going out. Okay, Boeing gonna take a deeper video. But that's not my favorite one on the list anyways. Next we got LMT. Wow, this one up here at $500, man. $489 to be exact. Going from $615 onto this big multi, not even just a multi-day. Go to your monthly on this big multi sell off with even more bearishness to come. Make sure that you're being careful on LMT. Hold on, I gotta go ahead and check out what Bitcoin is looking like right now. See if Bitcoin is coming in for that explosion and getting more bearish. Like it's kind of holding up here just a bit. Looking for this bearish divergence you see coming in. More bearish divergence will be coming in here. Okay, so keep an eye on the overall market. This is how you track the markets over the weekend, of course. And so getting right back into it with LMT. Ooh, LMT. I'd say out of my range, Lockheed and Martin, a major player in aerospace technology. And the next one is focused on aviation and defense technologies, RTX. There's some bigger stocks up here. Some bigger stocks up here. RTX up at $116. So RTX is an aerospace and defense company which provides advanced systems and services for commercial, military, and government customers worldwide. Look at their balance sheet. Let's see. They got a decent balance sheet. Let's see LMT. Decent balance sheet. Boeing, the only one out of all of these that's really got that wrecked balance sheet like that. Look at that. It's crazy, right? Yeah, Boeing is the only one up there that got that bad balance sheet. Wow. But okay, EVTL not really that bad, but that's still low. Ain't nothing be wrong with them. But let's continue on though. So CHPT. Down here at $1. What is this? They are could play a role in EVTOL charging infrastructure. Down here at $1. Is this they okay? Yeah. Bullets diverse coming on a monthly. That's what I was looking for. Average volume of 14.38 million and a volume of 22.71 million. This is just the beginning, why everything that's related to it. Like, look at all these over here. They all just only coming in for more greens and more bullets all across the board right now. So I wanted to watch all the things that are related to it start to do the same thing. And this one specifically is an electric vehicle charging technology solutions provider. The company designs, manufactures, and markets network electronic vehicle charging systems, infrastructure networks, and charging infrastructures, network connected charging systems, connected through cloud based services, which enables charging system owners or hosts to manage their network charging systems. It's very good. And last on our list, though, we got, let's go see if there's any CHPTs out here. I ain't gonna just skip over. Let me see. Okay, last we done seen, that was just like a week or so ago. We got Auden selling this off. So we're going to do a deeper dive on this one. But nonetheless, so this had those lows. Why they selling this off right now like that? They got bad news or something? Charge point impacts with general order. And like I say, those big wells and inside they don't be knowing what they be doing. But PLUJ coming in for that big. This my favorite one on the list. I'm in PLUG. Down here at this big discount. You see this bullet type they waited a long time for this one. They waited an extremely long time. Last time this was at these lows, literally of $2. It went up to $75. And a multi-month board and it just literally never stopped. And it's about to start right now. Like this next upcoming year is gonna be major for PLUG stock. And we're never gonna see it back down at the lows that we're seeing this at right now. For those of you who don't know what this is, okay, engaged in offering an end-to-end hydrogen ecosystems from production, storage, and delivery to energy generation. Okay. Plug Power is making the world's biggest what they are calling gigafactory for their renewable energy. And I believe that this is for hydrogen. We can click on a website. We can click on a website, do a deeper dive, like I say, green hydrogen at work. And once this get to going, it's gonna be the biggest, most important thing out of all of them. And this ain't just something new that's just just starting. They already out here. They already doing it. It's already going. We're just looking for the next big piece of news and update. These are the top stocks. Okay, we're gonna look into the next seven EVTOLs that are coming out, some that you may never see, and we're really gonna see what they all be looking like right now. But before we do that, PLUJ plug is, of course, popping up on our 52-week low list. That was even just today. I just made that stock today. I just made that video today, and I am as well. And I'm plugged right now. It's going to be a very bullish one. You'll be able to see my alerts going out for plug along my section when I keep up to date. For a long swing, it's going to be a bit of a longer swing, okay? It's not going to be a fast, it's just going to explode instantly. But these 7 VTOL. So, some of these you already know. I think we just looked at this one. Let me see. So, you got your Veloceptor. It's the Veloceptor. The 2C VTOL that uses 18 rotors to propel the air taxi up to 22 miles. This is a German company. You got the Joby Aviation VTOL that we already know of, JOBY. Your Lilium Jet. This is LILMs. Look at that. That look cool, right? You got Archer, ACHR. You got the Autoflight Prosperity One. This is Autoflight is seeking EASA certification to start commercial operations for Prosperity One, its four-person air taxi by 2025. The firm's design center has a design center in Munich and will manufacture in China. The E-Hang EH216. And I think right there look dangerous though, don't it? Ain't that one right there just look dangerous, bro. This is from Chinese, of course. Look dangerous, bro. I ain't gonna say nothing wrong with it, but it's designed for fully autonomous. The bubble-shaped compartment seats two passengers and no pilot. The Vertical Aerospace VX4. I think we just seen this one. I'm pretty sure we just seen that one. That was that EVTL, wasn't it? Vertical Aerospace. Yeah, that was this one. And that's the next big one to take off. Next in line. Look at that. It's looking perfect on there. All the way up to the highs of about 80 something dollars, literally, on EVTL. But yeah, this is the EVTOL industry. This is everything that you need to know about these things before this next year starts, and the ones that are related to it. If this video was a job well done, get this thing a like. If you want to know what's about to be going on next, get in the Discord. You can activate your free trial as well to be able to get all the alerts in my sections and all the rest of the other sections. I will continue to work hard to bring you guys these hot updates, hot video, information 24/7. If you ever got any questions, need any lessons, if you ever got any questions, concerns, recommendations, or need any accommodations, you can always join me in my 24/7 live trading classroom where I'm in here doing this 24/7 off a stock, off an option, off a crypto. It's all the same to me. It's either oversold and ready to buy or it's overbought and dangerous. But I'm Billy Banks. Share this thing out somewhere. I'll see y'all in there and happy trading.